It's the weekend here at Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, August 25th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There's a lot of excitement going on up there in New England now that the Patriots' preseason football is finally running along at full speed. But right now, Brady and Belichick can take a back seat when we celebrate the highly anticipated return of Jose Raymond. After months of dipping off into hibernation, this week, the Boston Mass made his grand reintroduction when he released a clip from a recent back training workout. And from what we can see, Raymond looks to be pretty close to that nasty, shredded Jose Raymond conditioning that's made him famous. And when you package that old school intensity with a hungry and well-rested body, the end result might end up being something pretty damn special. If you heard that loud bang late last night and went into panic mode because you thought somebody slipped up and gave the commander-in-chief the nuclear codes, you can settle down and rest easy. It was just Breon Ansley letting off a few rounds of warning shots to everyone else in the classic physique division. Over the last few weeks, inside sources have been telling me that Ansley's been starting to pick up some steam. But given what I'm seeing, I don't quite think it'll do him justice. From front to back, Ansley is one of the most complete athletes in the entire division. And if what we're seeing now is any indication of what's about to come next, the thought of the throne changing hands is a very real possibility. There's nothing quite like a good old-fashioned leg day to get your weekend started off right, and I guess Marco Rivera must be planning to have himself one hell of a weekend. Recently, some new video surfaced of the 212 All-Star blowing the doors off another monster leg session as he grinds his way through his latest phase of his off-season program. Very quietly, Rivera has been one of the most improved athletes in the 212 division over the past few seasons. And when you see him getting after it like this, it isn't hard to imagine that as he keeps the positive juju flowing, Rivera should be able to make some solid improvements into the next season. So, don't be surprised if we see a red-hot Rivera come out and take 2018 by storm. They tell you to beware of the man who has the look of hunger and desperation in his eyes, for he no longer has anything to lose. And right about now, you're not going to find anyone more desperate or hungry in the figure game than Latorya Watts. This week, the reigning queen of figure made a trip to the East Coast Mecca out at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, where she was spotted smashing a midday shoulder workout and looking awfully dangerous in the process. The last few weeks of this Olympia prep might be the most important of her entire career, as she tries to win back the title of undisputed queen of the division. A 100% Latorya Watts is a game-changing talent, and assuming she comes in at her best, I'd be willing to bet that we see her retain the title to cement her legacy as one of the division's all-time greats. And finally, we end today's program with the news of another tragic passing from one of our brothers in iron, the late great Dallas McCarver. On Tuesday, reports from reliable sources began circulating the news of McCarver's untimely passing, leaving the entire bodybuilding and fitness community in a state of disbelief, shock, and sadness. At this point in time, we haven't heard any official reason for Dallas's cause of death, but we'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. We ask that you all send your thoughts and prayers out to Dallas's family and friends as they mourn his tragic passing. And from all of us here at Muscle in the Morning, I would like to offer my sincerest condolences to the entire McCarver family at this time as they deal with the enormity of his loss.